The Whitehall boys volleyball team is one of 15 teams competing in the Conestoga Valley tournament on Saturday as a tune-up to the upcoming season. The Zephyrs are coming off a 2012 slate that saw them make the LVC tournament as well as districts. Tom Mykrantz has more on this year's team.
The Whitehall volleyball team is getting ready for the 2013 season, which gets underway next week. George Cowich is in his 7th year as head coach of the Zephyrs. He has 22 players overall, including 11 seniors.
You know, from last year to this year, we've definitely taken leaps and bounds with not much senior leadership from last year to returning 11 seniors this year. Really looking to count on that this year to be successful.
6'3" Nick Cootie is one of the 11 seniors on this year's roster. He'll attend Rutgers Newark to continue his volleyball career.
We're trying to be more quick with our sets and stuff, speed it up a little bit.
For experience, definitely Nick Cootie, a guy that's been with us as a freshman, been a part of district championship games, has a lot of time as a varsity player. Looking towards him, to Tony Hanna, our setter, also a guy that's been playing as a freshman. So looking for those guys to be able to lead this team to where we want to be.
2 starters are gone to graduation, including LVC All-Star Alex Van Natten. Losing Alex, is that a big hole?
Yeah, Alex was one of our star guys last year, first team all-conference, I believe. So that's a big loss for us.
Whitehall was 8-5 in LVC play last spring, 11-7 overall, losing to Emmaus as the wild card in the LVC semifinals, then losing to Liberty in the first round of districts. North rival Parkland swept the Zephs last year on the way to winning the division, and that didn't sit good with the Zephyrs.
Yeah, Parkland's one of our bigger rivals. We're always excited for that game.
Does it haunt you that they swept you last year?
Yes, it does.
That's a game we look to play, and our guys are always up for that game. You know, big crowds, you can't beat, especially for high school volleyball. It's something that's really great.
Whitehall won't have to wait long to see what it's made of. The Zephyrs draw PIAA 2A defending champion Bethlehem Catholic in next Tuesday's LVC play day.
Yeah, I think it's a measuring stick. We play those guys in a scrimmage on Thursday, and we always say you're going to be a different team in 2 weeks. So, you know, it's really going to tell us early where we are in the season and what we need to work on in the future.
Whitehall did beat Bethlehem Catholic in 4 sets last year, joining Parkland as the only other team to beat the Golden Hawks in the LVC regular season. The Zephyrs won their only district championship in 2010. On the scene at Whitehall High School, Tom Mykrantz, 2 Sports.
So the matchup that Tom was talking about on Tuesday is part of a triple header, so everybody's going to get a chance to play in the LVC. That Becca-Whitehall game will be the final of the 3 sets of games. They'll play at 7 o'clock. Parkland Freedom playing right next door to them at Liberty. Both games will be at Liberty. All games will be at Liberty starting at 3, 5:30, and then 7. So, you know, a little good tune-up for all these teams after this weekend's tournaments.
Those games at the Challenge Series, do they count in the standings?
No.
Okay, so they don't count in the standings.
No, they don't. No.
Still not only get a gauge to see where you're going to be in the Lehigh Valley Conference. When we come back, we head